Hello and welcome to Daily Dorf. This is me, Pat Bayer, your friend Pat, playing Dorfromantik every weekday, Monday through Friday. An experiment. This is me trying things out. I'm throwing the Bear Cave Lego side the moat in the chat if you're currently a subscriber and comply those moats. I don't believe anybody who watching right now is currently a subscriber, but you're welcome to, if you are one, to drop that in there. Again, this is an experiment. I am seeing how things go. Will I keep doing this beyond every day this week? I don't know. I do have something next Monday, so I in the afternoon. So no, I won't immediately. But will I return to this in the future? Maybe. I don't know. What am I doing here? I'm going to be playing Dorfromantik or Dorfromantik, however you want to say it, which is a tile placement game that's very chill, and I'll be doing that basically every weekday for a week just to see how that goes in addition to my regular streams. So I'm streaming tonight and Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday. But then, every other day in the afternoon, I'll be doing this. Get it. Anyway, if I'm just talking to myself, if this is just for people that are watching the archive later on YouTube, what's up, YouTube? That's okay. We don't really have people watching right now at the moment, but people will watch it later. And look, I was going to play Dorfromantik sometime this week. Maybe it wouldn't have been every day for an hour or so, but I would have been playing it. So why not? Let's go play some tiles. Okay, I'm retweeting my tweet. Try to see if we can get a few more friends to join us again. My viewers are used to me streaming at 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. They're not prepared for me to stream a weekday in the afternoon. Also, I'm not doing model kit building, which is what I traditionally do. So, could understand if that's going to be a little weird for people. But I am looking forward to it. I hope we get a few friends to join us. Maybe some new friends come in. Whatever. But I think it'll be a good time. And we'll get ready to get into that in just a moment. Just letting the game load. Should load pretty quickly here. Should not be any issues with the game. All right, there we go. So, what is Dorfromantik? You may be asking yourself. Well, it is a tile placement game, and we'll get into it. You can see this was my last game I played. I got close to my high score. I would love to break that high score one day this week. Will I do that this week? I don't think I will. I don't think I'm going to break that high score. It's pretty high for me. Also, we could. This was my last game that I played just for me. I could continue on creative mode, and that might be fun to do like on a Friday or something. On Friday stream, maybe is just like go wild with it. But I think we're just going to see where we get with a new game right off the bat. As you can see, just placed some new tiles. So in the beginning, I am looking to try to spread out the different things, and we'll talk about the different type of tiles here as we go. We've got, of course, our wood here, our forest, and then we've got our town. And we could connect the wood and the forest together there, but I'm going to try to separate them because I would like to start building off in different directions. You can see we've got more here. We can put that there. Great. Now we can build off with more houses in this area. And you can see there are numbers and there is a plus sign there. So that means if I get 5 more forest connected, the trees there, I have completed that quest and I get more tiles, randomized tiles. And the plus means that I could attach 6 trees to that without it being a problem. How it goes, Dwarf Romance? It is steamy here. Indeed. Bad at video games, welcome. Yes, the romance is definitely here. But the plus sign there means that I could attach 6 trees and it'll be fine. But if I attach, but if there's not a plus there and I try to attach 7 trees, no. So that is important to know. It's not something I picked up at the beginning. I always be like, wait, why is that going to be X'd out? And it will tell you. Like, you can see there, I have now, when I put this here, I will complete trees. I'm going to be putting this here also so that if I want to put fields, which is this square there, you can see that there, that I can then build off that without it being a problem. More towns here, great. We completed that and we got more tiles. You can see the numbers went up. So we can, this here, we can do this, which will allow us to build some fields in that direction up top. Or if we do this, this is what I want. We complete our forest, our trees, and we also mean that if I put a particular fields there, I can connect these fields together. We don't have a fields quest yet, but we will. We're going to place this here. That's a perfect direction to go. And now we run into water. Waterways. Waterways are great, except when we're dealing with rail lines. There's one very terrible thing that we might run into on this particular one or any of them, which is water and railways, like rail lines, can sometimes end up being on the same tile, and that can be very difficult because it limits where you can place tiles. All right, so we got a waterway. I'm just going to put this over here. We'll just put that there, just out of the way. You can see now we have that. And we're going to try to keep our water away from our town stuff that we're building up. This tile here, which is really interesting, you can see there's water. I can attach water to that, or I can just put anything else, and it will cause this. We'll look at that later. It'll cause this to end this waterway, which is great. Indeed. Hey, what's up? Yes, we're putting our hex tiles down. You can see here, these all have pluses on them, so we can connect them together. We did that. Now we got some extra tiles. We can put these trees here, and it'll be fine. So we can do that. And our trees are now, our forests are now going to go kind of down this way around here. And again, we are just putting some fields there. We don't have any field requirements, but we'll put them there. We can put this here, as you can see now, and we are closing out the waterway, which would be great because that means that we can continue to build our town, our houses in that direction. We can put that there. That's really limiting if we put this here because it means we can't put trees there. So we're just going to put that there for now. And we'll do that to kind of limit our water and continue on our houses, which we are just doing for the future. Welcome everybody that's here joining me. This is the first episode of Daily Dorf, a daily series where I'm going to play Dorfromantik every weekday today through this Friday. Thank you all so much for being here. If you have any questions as we play, feel free to ask. I'm not an expert, but I have been playing this for quite a bit. All right, so we're going to do this to continue our trees, and then we can build out our trees up this way. So this is a 6+, so we can attach it to our water here. We could then do this, which is kind of fun, or we can build off that way, which we're going to do, and build out our water in this direction. And now we have our train tracks. And this is a terrible first train track, honestly. This is terrible because it's just so many directions and there's no really good place to put this. If we put it over here, we could be blocking out our forests, which we don't want to do. We can put it here, and I think we're going to put it there because now we can just start going off in various directions up top with our trains. And this will be a kind of a tough spot, but not the worst spot. It does mean we most likely can't continue on with our houses this way, but we still have plenty of other directions to go with our houses. So we'll place this here to continue our forest. We'll place this here to continue our houses. Well, of course, we're looking for water to go up here to continue to get more tiles. The wide open space seems the least disruptive option for sure. Yeah, especially when you're here, right? Look, we're going to be making tough choices now. There is a tile. I call it the aqueduct. I don't know what it's actually called. That you can place that connects train tracks and water. But it's really rare to get that, so I'm not counting on that. There are also like end-of-line train tracks, which is nice. We could place there as well. Okay, so this is a new quest here for trees. You can see there, if we place it here, we get an X because that's not going to work for us. But if we place it here, oh yeah, now we can build off some more trees, and we can place this here. We're really placing plenty of our forest, which is great. We can start to zoom out as we start having problems. You can see here, I cannot place this water tile. I should be able to place the water tile into water, but I can't because of the train tracks. So it becomes limited. But I can place this here. And we're going to start like putting some water this way. We'll probably curve up a little bit And you can see though, look at that. We closed off the water, but now our trains are going to be going directly into some of our towns. So eventually we're hopefully going to be able to get some curved train tracks to push it away from it. And then we have water here, which we can put basically anywhere. I think I like doing this. And then we could get a sharp curved water that would close this out, but most likely we're not going to get that. So we are going to build, we're going to put some trees over here to keep growing this out. Hell yeah, look at that. Plenty of tiles now. We're good for a little bit. So yeah, we can't close our water off here, but we can do this. Now this is getting risky because now we're getting very close to the train tracks and we're going to start limiting where we can put things. So I'm going to avoid that for now. I'm going to play it a little safe. And I'm going to put water here to kind of continue. Now also, the next time we get a water that is a quest that gives us like, that is a task, we could end up with a thing that doesn't have a plus next to it. Like you can see here, our trees are 216 plus. So if we place this here, it counts for it and it's fine. We can place this like that and build off. But we might run into an issue where what ends a game having an unplaceable tile, running out of tiles, or hitting a specific score. So it's you run out of tiles. Eventually we will run out of tiles. We will run out of ways to complete our task. We will just luck of the draw, get tiles that don't fulfill any of the tasks we have, and we'll be stuck. Here is the scary tile. This is the scary tile that maybe I shouldn't have cut this off. Maybe I should have waited. This is the tile no one likes to see because it's so limiting, right? It's water and train. So now I can put this water here to maybe connect it later. But these train tracks, I'm very limited in where I can put this unless I just start something new. And that's also very limiting. So we're going to put this here. Very limited. Oh, and we got our end of our train tracks. So we're going to place this here. This end of our train tracks means that we don't go this way with the trains anymore, which is perfect. You can see here, okay, this is what I was talking about. This is the first one of this I believe we got, which is the number 13. So if we do that, look, that's not going to work. This is not going to work anywhere here because we already have over 13 houses. So we can't build off of what we already built. That is the issue with the tile requests that don't have a plus next to them. So we could now we're going to start here because we already have a house there. So we're going to build another kind of town. Is that limiting for our fields? Well, we haven't gotten the fields yet, so we're going to play what we've been given. As you can see here, our train stuff is really limited now. I maybe should have put the end there, but whatever. We can maybe connect this water later. We'll figure it out. We're going to put more trees on forest, I should say. Sometimes I say trees, sometimes I say forest. Whatever, you get it. Great. Look at that. Now we've got plenty of tiles to play with. And we'll keep going. We're going to put some fields here because we haven't got a field request. It does limit our town stuff a bit, so I'm going to be very careful of that going forward. And we can start to try to maybe connect some of this water because why not? We got to put it somewhere. And I'm going to put fields there, or not fields, trees there, and put trees there. I'm just building on trees. Here we go. So let's place this here. We'll take advantage of what we already placed down, and then we're going to try to go up a little bit with it, like over in here, and not down here to limit that. Sometimes you just gotta be like, you know what? I just gotta block myself off for future fun. I gotta take this away. We're gonna have to do it. Sometimes you are out of options. So we can put town stuff over here. So we could put something here and kind of block that off, and it wouldn't be bad. We could also put this here and go up. We're gonna do that for now. Kind of a tricky waterway. We'll place that there. I think that's fine. Town or fields, not fields, I'm sorry, trees, place that there. More trees, kind of place that there. But we can put this here. Great, we completed one of our fields. And because of this particular waterway, we can close off the waterway there if we want, which is great. And we'll do that with more of our fields. that we can get a 3+. And here we go, great. We have now completed that task for our towns. Now we have a 22. It's not a plus, so we can place that there, or we can place it here. We can place it either, and we're going to do over here, I think. So we could put this here, but that limits our town if we want to build that out. So we are going to place this here instead. Now we have 2+, we have a 3, so we can do that, which will conclude that. Or we could do this, which will get us what we need and also add some towns over there. That's a nice one, so we'll do that. This doesn't mean that this is just a little bit of grass or a little bit of trees. Doesn't really matter where we put that. We'll put it there. Why not? Here's a little bend in the water. We have a few options for where that goes. Again, we're not... we could eventually connect these two waterways together, or we can leave this as its own water feature, hoping that, or in case we get stuck. We got a 15+. We might as well add 15+ here to our large waterway. Take advantage of that. This is nice again because it's a lake, so you can build around it. I've also, as I've been playing, I've unlocked cool shit like the boats, the trains, just little fun features. Do I have any? If I get over here, I will unlock something. I'll uncover a special tile if I go that way. So you can do that. I don't usually expand with the looking for things like that. I'm mostly expanding to do this here. Form a waterway with at least 60 segments. If I got Ocean 3, then I'm going to unlock something neat. I forgot to even mention that. I'm going to engineer 3, form a train route with at least 50 train tracks. I've never done that in a regular game. If I do that, then I can, in this game, then I can unlock some stuff. But I've certainly unlocked plenty of other things. Let's put this down here because there's nothing really going on here a little bit. We got a little trees, but we don't need it for now. So we'll just do that. Thank you again, everybody who is hanging out tonight. Appreciate that. Today, I'm afternoon streaming. I got to get used to that. I will be streaming tonight, but right now, this is afternoon streaming. Okay, so we can't put this little tiny water here, but we could put it there. Might as well just do that. And then we got a 32+ here. So look, there's more than 6 houses here. So we can't add it to this because we will then X that out. So we'll put it here. And we'll still be able to build out in 2 different directions the one house. But we can put the one house like this. Yeah. And we're limiting where we could put things. Obviously, if we put that there, we're really beefing it. So we don't want to do that. We could put this here, which is then going to limit where we can put houses. Or we can put it here, which still limits where we can put houses, but it allows us a little bit more. And we can still build out. So we're going to do that. Add another waterway, which then we can, with a waterway, connect these two if we want to do that. Up next, after this tile, my favorite tile in the game, the real, like, savior of runs here. So we'll put this here. Let's just keep building out. Here it is. I don't know what this tile is called, but it allows you to connect trains and waterways. So I can place this here. And then eventually I can put any water I want there, or I can do it like that. So you can see I can connect water, or I can connect trains, which is fantastic. So I could do a curvy, if I put it here, I could do a curvy train track into it. I can do this to complete and get us more tiles. And then, but then I'm limiting what I can put here, but I can also close it off. So I'm going to put that there. That means that I can attach water up here where I've now X'd it out. It's like a transit hub. I called it an aqueduct, which is it's not what it is. But it is a really cool tile that like really does save you when you're dealing with certain situations here. Okay, so if I put this here, that's great. All I need to do is attach one house and we're good. Of course, there's 2 houses there, so we can't do that. So we are going to attach this here. Now we're really going to be building this out. There is 1 house here. So if I do this, I finish things off. Also, I am now closing this town if I do this. It's Penn Station. Who knows what the way it is, but it's functional. Yeah, yeah, Penn Station. I am now closing off this town. I don't mind that because, oh, cool. Yeah, we got a bonus there. Um, we're closing off that town. Uh, can't build off here anymore, but we have these other towns to build off of, and then we can add more trees in here to keep our forest going. We place this there. We can continue to build off our many houses. Place this here. 21. So, look at that. I get an X there. I am now going to start my third town because there's just too many houses there for that. So we're going to start a third town somewhere, and I think we're going to start our third town down here because I don't really have anything going on down here. I might as well build off. To me, that is very important when doing this. Is that limits. If I do that, all right, we're just going to place that there. To me, that is very important when placing tiles. Is looking at like, all right, is this an area that I'm developing for things? No, like I'm not going to put towns up here because it's my waterway area. So I'm going to place this, which incorporates all the water together. Now we have one big waterway. If we get a water task that is like 12, but no plus, we're going to have to start something new, and we'll find a new place to start something. We can put that there, but that limits us where we put our towns, so we'll put this here instead. That does limit us. And here we go. Here's some towns. We can place that there, and that'll still let us expand. A single train track. We have not gotten a lot of train tracks on this particular stream. So we'll place that there because we know where it needs to go. Even though we don't have any tasks for trains, we still need to place it somewhere. And we can place this here and complete our many, many fields. We don't need this anymore, but we might as well keep this going. All right, this is a unique water placement. We can place it there. We can place it like that. I kind of like that. It does limit what we can put in there. Let's do that. All right, and now we can continue to put out our fields and take advantage of the fields we already placed, build off that way. And we're building up with our fields. Here's another unique water feature. We're going to go this way with it. We're making weird patterns with our water, but I like it. And we'll go this way with it. And now we have a 26 plus, which we can, of course, add to this, which is great to add. Can't place it there because the way we designed this water feature, but we can place it here. Great. And it's a 5 plus, which is fantastic. So we can, add 6 if we want to. We're going to, let's see. We're going to do this one, or we're going to do this one? I think we should do this and try to get these finished so that we get more tiles. We still have a good amount of tiles, but, place that there. Close that out. Almost a peace sign. That's kind of fun. We have the end of a train track. So we can place this here or here and end the train tracks. I think I like doing that here. That way this other one can continue. Now we have another town, and we can add this to the towns we've already been building. Completing the task, starting a new one. It's 12 plus. That sounds good. And we can place that like that. And we're continuing to build this out. Now we have a train track. We're getting train tracks. So, how often do you reverse engineer yourself into something that looks like a normal town playing this game? So, sometimes when I'm getting towards the end, I just start placing things where it should go, like in my head. There is a creative mode, and we can continue in creative mode once this concludes. And we have like a limited tile, so we can like pick the tiles we want to play with, which is really fun. So, so I often will like fill in the blanks and put the right things in to like fix it or whatever. You can also delete tiles if you're like, I don't know. Let's look at this. This tree's here. There's just like trees hanging out right here, and that's not great. It'd be like, wouldn't it be great if there wasn't just hanging out right there? We could just delete that and put in something else to like look better. But when I'm actually like playing here for score or to continue, I'm not worrying about that. Now, I am going to be going down this way. We're going to be going down instead of up because I don't want to get involved in this water mess with the train. I don't think we're going to get lucky that we're going to get another one of these hubs when you need it. So we're going to go down instead. Okay, let's see. That's going to lock us here, which we don't necessarily want. We want to have the options for more towns. So we're going to go up here. Another waterway, which is 28 plus, which is great. As you can see, now that's 5 plus, which is fantastic. Place that like that. This allows us to put a lake or something here, or, it limits us what we can put in this one spot here, but we'll hopefully be able to find something that we can place there. We should be okay. All right, let's see. So we got another curve here. We're going to do this, continue our train tracks, place this here. Trees, although we have a forest, we don't have any goals with that right now, but we can still build it out. We could probably put that like that. Yeah, I don't hate that. And there we go. More fields. Good. Now we have 66 plus, so we can build this off here, which seems like a great idea because it's already, going to complete another task. Now we have a 21. So we're going to be placing this here because we should be able to complete the get 14 and then get to 19 without it being a problem. So we're going to combine those two, make our life a little easier with that. It does mean that when we start whittling it down, we have to end on the exact number and then another one. It'll make sense when we get there. It is maybe a little challenging, but I think it's okay. Their train. Again, we're looking for towns right now. Houses. We got to place houses in places, and water are the two things that we're looking to place. Other things aren't as important, but we can kind of set ourselves up for the future here. Okay, so this is a 2. We can place that here, and we start lowering the number. And I think our bigger houses will end up over in there. We could kind of lock ourselves out of some houses here to do that, which I don't necessarily want to do. So we'll just do that there. We're getting a lot of fields. We also could run into the problem is that we get a field task that we can't use here, and we're going to have to build new fields somewhere else. But I think that's totally reasonable. That's a problem that is fine to deal with later. We are starting to run into, we're getting a bunch of tiles that don't fulfill any of the requests. That's a big problem. So we are running into that with our game here. We still have 64 tiles, so we're not in like danger, but we're not advancing things right now. That's a 1 house. Don't really need that anywhere. Another 1 house. These don't help us with basically anything. So we'll place a field. Here we go. Now we got a 28. We can't put that there. We could put this here. So we are going to put that there. Now we just need 2 houses to attach to this. We got a waterway. I'm going to take advantage of this waterway right here. That's perfect. Even though there was a house there, we could use houses. Let's try to get some waterways done. And then, hey, we got a 17 on a train track. We already got some trains laid out. So let's continue that track out. Another house there. We can't put that there because we'll get an X. But we can put that here. Build out our houses that way. Another waterway, which we do need. That. Too big to put here. But fine to put here. And we completed that. Great. Now we got some breathing room here. We're getting some tasks completed. We're looking for houses, and we're looking for train tracks and water. Build out our fields. Again, this could come to bite us in the butt later because we'll get a field request that this is too big for, but I think it'll be okay right now. We got water and some houses, so we're going to connect that like over here, kind of like that. Nice windy river. Great. That. I am looking for an exact 2-drop here of houses to place in one of these locations to finish that up with the idea of building off of it later. That. We got a 1 house. 1 house is going to be a little tough. Does limit us, but we're going to do it. It'll be okay. 4, we can't place a 4 because we will, of course, run into some problems. So we'll just build off our other one. Here, we got 108 plus. Perfect for this. Perfect spot for that. We got trains. We do need trains, so we'll put some houses there. We are looking for a one house to connect to all this and then keep going with it. We don't have, so we're just going to build off of that. But yeah, pretty chill game. The creative mode is even chiller. So we can always go into that when this goes. And I will be streaming until like sometime after 2. There will be days this week where I have like a hard out at 2 p.m. because I have something coming up. And then there are days like today where I'm like, I don't really have a hard out. If I want to go for a while, I will. That's why it doesn't say like, I'm not advertising like 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. But like, I don't know. You know, also, hey, let's say at like 2:05, we're still rolling with this. And then like 15 people came in to watch. Well, we'll keep going for a bit, you know. It's kind of nice because my evening streams, model kit building, I just run out of steam. I just like completely and totally run out of steam at like 11 p.m. So even if we get an influx of people, I just don't have the mental capacity to continue those kind of long streams for model kit building. But for this, I could probably keep going for a bit. Drink a little water. Here's our one house. We can now complete this. We got that. We still have room to do our 5 and our 12. We're a little limited. Got to give the people what they want. Yes, you've got to give the people what they want. Let's place this here. We don't really need to put that anywhere. We got a 2, which just kills everything. We can't do that. We limit ourselves there. We could kind of build off that, but that's not really great. Build off that. That's not really great. We'll just do that. More houses. Now we got +5 there. Hey, we got another water train. We could put this here, which allows us to eventually get our trains connected together. Place that there. Is there any water spot that's difficult in this build? No, so we'll put it there. Don't really need that to save our bacon, so do that. Again, we have to be very particular about what we place here. We may have messed ourselves up with that one, but I think it'll be okay. Let's place that there. 20+ train tracks. So we're going to continue on our trains and just build our trains out now. Now we need to place 4 more and then 7 more, at least. It's fine because you're only placing 1 track at a time. It's not like trees or houses or fields where you can have multiple. More trees there. Just build our trees out a bit, I guess. No real reason at this point. We don't have any quests related to that. We can just do this to kind of fill some stuff in, place it to places that seem like they need it. Got an end of a train track. So, obviously, we don't want to put that there because it fucks up 2 different things. We could put it, here's the fun one. We can put it there and just put it like right there. We could also use this as the start of another train system, which I don't want to do because we only have 44 tiles left. We're making some good progress. So we're just going to place that. Well, it's limiting. So we don't want to limit ourselves. So we're going to place that here and just kind of end it. Will I regret this later? Possibly. I might regret that later and wish that I had not done that. But I think it'll be okay. Small town stuff here we'll place there. Fields we'll just put there for now. Or trees, I should say. Trees. Water. Looks like we're going to finish this waterway, which is good. We'll go that way with the water. Yeah. There we go. Now we got more tiles. So now we got a 14. Remember when I said earlier that putting all these fields together could eventually mess us up. So now we're gonna start new tile placement of fields over in this direction. Train, great. 120 plus here, so we can build off of what we're already been working on. Our towns. Congratulations to us. Hey, John Robert, welcome. I'm playing Dorfromantik. part of a new series here. I'm going to do it every day this week, the Daily Dorf. Um, Happy to have you here. Yeah, you're joining us as I place some tiles. It's kind of like the quest system in like Ticket to Ride and then like Carcassonne, the kind of like tile placement, but it's a one-player game. For people that haven't checked it out. All right, that's too many. We can't put that there. We can't put that there. We have to start a new town. We got to start a new town. We're going to start a new town over in here. Gooped it on many ways with that. But we can put these trees here and continue. Booyah. There we go. We're getting this. This is getting pretty big right now. Hey, we're almost close to, even though that hasn't been a thing that we were necessarily going for, we are getting close to getting this new tile. So I think we are going to work that way. That way we get a new tile that will be part of the rotation. That's cool. Water, we might as well continue our waterway here. That is a 4. Can we put that there? We can. Great. So, let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. Got some locations to put some stuff. We got to build out. We can build this out this way. Good. Another waterway. Put the waterway there. More of these. That's good. Build that out. Build it out. That. Yeah, build it that way. We're looking for a one town. We're looking for our waterway is just getting real wild. Unnecessary, but getting real wild. All right, we got a one town. Great, we complete a task. We get some more tiles. Now we can place that there. Now we just need 4 more houses to finish that up. We need 16 to finish this up, and we need at least 20 to finish that up. So, getting a little, we're not running out of space, but things are getting a little dicey. And again, we are going to try to get over here and get this new thing. I could just place whatever to do it, but I don't want to ruin the run. That's a wild waterway. It is. It's gotten real wild and real weird, and I do like it. So, yeah. So we're not like, oh, we got to get there. We're close. Oh, we got an end of a train track. So again, if we put that there, that's bad. We don't want to do that. So I guess we're going to start a new train tracks, like, I don't know, down here. We're just going to hang out. We can do like that. Is that good? Yeah. We need one town to go over here. And then we got a new train that we can do down there if we need, to put a new train somewhere. That's fine. All right. Do that. Do that. 70 plus. Could do that. Can we do connect this? Yeah, we can. We can connect this together. Do that. Waterway. There. Trees. There we go. Oh, so nice on this weekday, the first of the Daily Dorf. I can show you this new unlock. So let's zoom in a little bit so we can look at that a little bit closer. This is the most we can zoom in. Oh no, we can zoom in there. You can see now we got a cool clock tower in our town, and then we got a new task to put some houses over here. So that's fun. Now we can zoom back. That's right. This rotates when you're not on a place you can put something. You can zoom in and out. That's cool. That's fun. I'm glad we got to do that. Let's complete this here. Get some more tiles because we are just barely over 30 tiles right now. And let's put more forest in. Build our forests up. Waterways, which we don't really need for anything. I've now made this a little difficult for myself, but it's okay because we're at the point now where it's like, yeah, it's fine. It'll be okay. Train tracks. Keep our trains rolling. A little bit of trees. One house. We did need one house to finish this up. We are now locking this town, which is okay because we have 2 other towns to lock or to play with, so it's okay that we're locking that up. Keep our forest going. We also have a new town area over here to do anyway. Keep our forest going. And Keep our fields going. This is one of my favorite things to do with forests, because forests almost always have the plus next to it, and you can just make this giant long thing, which I really love. And then if you were going into like the plot of it, if you wanted to get into plot, like there's just one house like surrounded by forest and a little bit of field, and you can like imagine that that's like somebody out there who's like, I don't know, made a log cabin out there, or is like, you know, I don't know, a forest ranger or something. I don't know. You can get creative with it if you wanted to build your story as to why there's like a big city over here, a huge like collection of towns, and then just like a little town over there, just chilling. All right, let's continue this here. Hell yeah. And we can continue build that. Great. That out that way. Sure. We got more town here. We can put this there. Kind of build that out. Yeah, like that. Build that out. Again, another water feature that we don't really need. Moment. Trains. We do need trains. Build trains out. Another forest project for us. Good. More trains. So we are getting a little unwieldy. We can like kind of zoom out a little bit more. But yeah, this is getting a little unwieldy. But now we're just like, we're keeping the momentum going. This waterway is good for that. And more trains. More trains. More forest. 17. So we can't place this here. Oh, we can. But yeah, we'll exit out. We don't want to do that. We could place it there, but it's not good. We could place this here. Check that out. Perfect, exactly perfect number. Boom. Just did that. One placement. We're good. Did we include some now where like got some weird spots in there? Yeah, but whatever. Again, those are we can fill those out in creative mode if we wanted to. We got 3 houses, which we could start building off on there. This is gonna mess things up. I'd rather put some houses near a waterway. I think that's fine. Again, these are like whatever tiles are really gonna help us. Okay, we can place this. Best bet is to place this here. Continue that. Continue that. This is a very weird train system. It's very strange. Forgot where that other new one is. We built the new one somewhere. I don't remember where it went. We did do that. There's like an end to a train that we put like somewhere weird. I can't remember where that was. Whatever, we'll find it if it comes up. All right, we got some water again. Again, we haven't had like a water task in a while. That's been weird. We haven't had that. Towns. We can build some towns out here. Here's a train. Again, it's a plus, so we can just add this here and just have the wildest long-ass train tracks. Doing whatever. Okay, field there. More train. Sure, we'll go this way. Gonna fill this in here. Don't really need it for anything. Great. More. Hell yeah. There we go. Got some more tiles. Put this here. Continue that. Yeah. Fields. Couple houses. We need 4 more. Be okay there. And just serene, chill music. Why not? Just like some chill music on a Monday afternoon. I got our Lego set tonight. Continuing to work on Lego The Child. I'll show off my friend The Child here. The head is coming along. We're working just on the head there because we got the whole body done. But we still got to work on the head. Moves around a little bit. Got a little wiggle to it. It's very fun. This has been this is like a week and change worth of streams. But it's been very fun. And I believe we'll be finishing that tonight. The plan is that I'm going to finish this tonight. Even if I stay late tonight, I'm going to finish that kit because it's just been a very long build. and I would like to move on to like a model kit instead of this weird Lego. More water. I know for a fact one of these tiles is going to be like 10 tiles left, and the tile I'm going to get is like 7 water. Not, I just like with no plus. Like I know that's coming. Just the like, you figure it out. That there. More trees. Great. More trees. Hell yeah. Oh, here's some more, again, more water that we don't really need. We have no real need for. A 51, here we go. That's good. I will admit, I was wrong. Because that's fantastic. And another one of these things, which we don't really need anywhere. Where did I put that weird train thing? I guess I just dumped it over there. All right, well. I guess let's put 2 next to each other. I don't know, that's weird. Why not? If we gotta put some trains, we can put some trains next to it. We'll leave that open for now. Place that there. And almost finished with that. Let's put that there. Okay, we got 56 town. So if we put that there, we screw that up. Put that there. That screws that up. We can put it here. Yeah, let's do that. So we got to get to 51, and then we got to get to 100 or whatever. So that's fine. We'll just do that. Can't use what we already built to help with that. Fine. 36, again, we put this here. That's going to screw things up. Can't put that there. Gotta put that here. Building a weird thing over there. We're just getting all of these towns. This is just like wild. Put that there. Might as well. Got so many like town tiles in a row. Very weird. All right, we just need 1 to finish this up, and we're gonna lock it. And we did. At least we finished that up. That's good. All right, we got a +3 here of towns, so we can place that here. Do that. Keep building our towns. All right, we got the train and the water, the worst tile in the game. Put that there. That limits the train. Yeah, this is the tough one. Because if we put it here, we're then saying like, okay, then there's going to be water over there. And if we put it here, we're then saying, okay, there's going to be train above there. I think we're going to do that. We're just going to say, okay, whatever. We'll deal with it later. All right, we got another house requirements here. We can put that there. I think we'll do that. More trains. Do need more trains. More water. Finally do need more water. Houses. Great, we completed our one of our housing tasks over there, which is good. Opening us up more. This is getting pretty wild here, folks. I'm not gonna say we're gonna break my high score, but we're doing pretty good. We got 25 tiles left. We're getting close to finishing up some of these things. We can get some water and luck with water and luck with trains. We might be okay. I don't know though. We're at the point now where it's like a lot of tasks being asked of us. So we might be in trouble. Who knows? Is that there? No, that works for that. Great. Okay. One house doesn't really help us with anything. Pull that in. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. Trees. That is always going to be good. Waterways. Good. Another waterway, but a lot of towns. So it's like, do we do that? But that's going to be adding water in a place we don't want water. So we're not going to do that. Even though there's towns, we could use the towns. Not worth it. This game looks overwhelming. So, Chris, this is where we're at now. We started at like 1:10 p.m. So you got to understand, It's a lot right now in this very moment. So maybe check the archive out, watch the VOD later or whatever. It gets this way. This is where it gets. It starts with one tile, and you're just placing tiles. And so I can understand why at this point, if you're coming in now, you're like, oh, what are we even doing here? But I do think that this has a nice build to it. I do think that it does allow you to figure out what's going on with it, as far as like a single player tile placement game. Um, Nick says this is rad. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been doing pretty well with this. Because I've been playing this a lot. I really enjoy this game. Okay, so we have an end piece here. We don't want to do that because that's going to ruin our trains. You can see there's an X now over our train. Over here, if we put that there, because we're ending our train track. So we're gonna do another weird thing where we're just like, this is where this train track ends over here. And that limits what we can put there. We'll do that. We are getting towards the end. I'll definitely check out the vlog. I'm intrigued. Well, nice. Yeah, I'm doing this every weekday this week. It's called Daily Dorf. It's a new project that I'm doing here, Monday through Friday. So 7 to 2:11, 1 p.m. Eastern for like an hour and change a day, just to kind of experiment with afternoon streams. I didn't want to do like, it's a roguelike hex builder. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, but it is like, it does take like the Carcassonne and like Ticket to Ride style gameplay and kind of make a single player of it. It scratches the itch that I have for playing tabletop games, which I can do digitally with people, but like that's not the same as being, you know what I mean? Like it's just not the same. So it does scratch that itch a little bit, which I appreciate. All right, so we don't really need this anywhere. I think we are getting towards the like, maybe we can wrap this. Maybe we're, it sure ain't. Yeah. Yeah, the digital like tabletop stuff is fun to play, but I'd rather play like I'd rather play Jackbox with friends than play a weird online version of Ticket to Ride. Like I'd rather play Ticket to Ride in person with people. That's just my feeling. Other people have like that substitution has been perfect for them, and that's how they're living. But for me, it's not the same. Playing games at PAX Unplugged with people was like, I didn't do a lot of that because I was mostly there to like see people and to do my panel and to go to a couple panels. But it was still really fun to sit down with a few people and play a couple things because I really missed that. All right, we got another task here for trees. I don't know if we're gonna get there with it, but we'll figure it out. Again, right now we're at 12, so like we have a lot of big numbers to fill here. Our easiest thing to accomplish would be 2 water. I think we can get now 1 more water. So I think we can get 1 more water. But can we get 7 trains? Can we get 44 or 26? Could we make it to this to get a new tile? Can we get 25 town? Can we get, what is that? 12 field. I don't think we can. But we can definitely get 1 more water. I can see it. We're gonna get 1 more water. We'll place that there. Trees. Can't accomplish that with that. We can close. At the very least, our weird waterway has given us a few more tiles. But again, at this point, I don't think we're gonna finish this up. Like I just don't see that happening. Like we could start building towards these special tiles. I think we're just gonna do that because we're not gonna complete anything here. So now we got a new special tile. We can take a look at that. Oh yeah, we got a little water feature in our town. That's fun. I like that. So yeah. So I think that's like kind of what I'm going to do is just like, all right, I don't think we're going to finish this up, but we could build out. I don't think we're going to be able to build out here. Like maybe we can chase this train. We can try to chase the trains here. We're getting a little bit of good luck there, but I don't think we are. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. So is the only thing we're close to finishing is train. We would need 4 train tracks in 3 tiles, which we're not going to get. We're not even going to get all the way over here like this. Probably. Oh, we did. Great. Session complete. We didn't unlock it because we didn't have a new tile at the place. So we almost got there, but we didn't actually get there. So we got, that's, 1,000 off my high score, but that's still pretty good for one game. We can take a look at what we've done here. This is what we did. And I am going to take a screenshot of it because that is what I'm going to do for every stream is take a screenshot of what we did. So I did that. And we can save it, or we can go into creative mode. And I'll show off a little bit of creative mode. You can see here we are in creative mode, and there are no more tasks at all. There's no more unlocking of tiles, but we can just place tiles or biome change, which I don't like. What are biome change? So we can change the probabilities. Now we can mess with houses, forests, fields, water pieces, train tracks. We can also change it back to the midwinter biome, which I've been enjoying because it's still winter. So we can do the probabilities, or we can delete a tile. So like, I don't know if there was something here. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Nice to have you here, friend. We can get rid of this. I just added this one to, get rid of that tile. Get out of here, tiles. And then we have an empty spot, which is weird. But then we can take a tile there, place that there. So we want to add some waterways. We want to take this train here. We can then add a train in exactly where we want it, build it out. We can freeze the stack. And then, yeah, we got the eyedropper. We got the skip tile, which is nice, but like, we don't want that tile. And then, yeah, we can make it so like, what if I just want a bunch of water pieces or train tracks or fields? We can do that. And then just do that. And then skip, delete those. And then we just got a bunch of fields. Now we can build out our fields however we want and go wild with it, or like find the perfect thing to fit in the empty spots that we created and all that. We could fill in all of this however we wanted. Delete stuff that we don't want, that kind of thing. Which is fun. I like the creative mode. I know some people like they start a task and then kind of get a little bit how they want it and then go to creative and really expand on it. Like go in, delete, like I said, how we have those like, oops, sorry, scroll where I didn't want to scroll. Where they have like the one town that's just hanging out there and they're like, I don't want this. They want to put it somewhere else. They can go delete that, put in other forests, really dense forest stuff if they wanted to, play with it. I like our weird placement. I think this was a fun, weird build. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. We are going to raid. That's how we end every stream. So I'm going to exit out of this game so that I can easily do some stuff that I need to do here real quick. So I will be back again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern to continue the Daily Dorf. I will be streaming tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to come and check me out working on a cool Lego set. You have a great day too. Thanks for being here. Again, we are going to raid. That is what we do at the end of every stream as we go and send some love. And also it's the daytime and we never get to do that. We never get to go raid people during the day. So we get to go raid someone who I almost never raid. We're going to go check in with Adam, aka Seabats. Adam is a fantastic streamer. He's playing Path of Exile, a game that I know a little bit about, but not a lot about. But great community over on Adam's stream, and he's just a great dude. So we're going to go give him a little bit of our attention, and we'll see some stuff like blow up and some cool shit in Path of Exile. So feel free to come along on this raid. Again, 9 p.m. tonight, working on a Lego set, talking about anime and model kits and manga and all kinds of stuff. And then tomorrow, 9 p.m. or sorry, 1 p.m. Eastern, back in it again for Daily Dorf. Thank you to everybody that hung out today. Feel free to come along on this raid. We'll give you a few seconds for people to jump in and join us as we go hang out with Adam for a bit. And I will see you on the next stream. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.